Yeah. I'm gonna give y'all a little glimpse, you know what I'm saying? Got a little surprise. We're gonna do a two-part. We're gonna see how this turned out. But for sure, man, we got y'all. I'm just waiting for him to load up in the screen, load up in the back. Let us know where you at, bro. And we gonna get this shit going, dog. Honestly. He's like, oh, I can minimize it. Oh, all right. Let me just wait till bro pull up, man. But for sure, let me just wait till we pull up. Hey, man, but Team Snipe, Team Snipe. Hey, Big On is in the chat. You hearing me? Nah, shout out to them boys and over there, over there. Hey man, we gonna knock it down. You know, my bad, y'all. You know, how y'all doing today, man? Y'all doing good? Y'all doing good in the chat? Where broke at, man? I know last time we've been having like a few, what do you say? Technical difficulties. I do brand deals. Yeah, that's what y'all wanna do. Y'all can show love and shout out to the you got a little brand deal. Well, no, I mean y'all cut me a check and I'll do y'all brand deal. Y'all a full ad word. But yo, man, we just waiting for him to get in the check, anything, everything in the back room, whatever the case is. And we here. We live, we running, we gunning, we shooting down. You fucking fine. But hey man, everybody just have a great day. Great vibes, great energy. Uh, you know, high power, all that there. You can just run through it, man, get to know him a little bit. And then, as time go on, I just need y'all to keep liking. As everybody say, this is the first video of many, but y'all just gotta like, subscribe, share, um, show love in the comments, no negativity, please. If you won't be negative, dog, just keep that shit to yourself. Just like, get them likes up, get them likes up, get them likes up, man. Do the fingers crossed in the chat. My emoji will be the fingers crossed and that little robot. Whatever robot y'all find, you can do that. But now, I'm still in the search of like emojis though. But y'all know how to. Right now, man, we're just knocking that way for bro to pull up, man. I sent you the link and all that there. We're gonna see how the day go. I can give y'all a really man. Actual recording is in high quality. Okay, cool for sure. Hold up, let me do this real quick. I'm gonna have to mute this because I'm waiting for him to pull up. Then I might just take my camera off and then give y'all like some tunes and stills until you know.
Let me talk. Let me talk.
She don't want no broke nigga love. She rather catch a flight and chase the shit.
Let me talk.
These girls just wanna have fun. These girls just wanna have sex.
Let me talk.
Sex. 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 Sex.
Let me talk. It gets sticky. Man, I love me in Spanish and thicky. Benjamin's all on my body. I'm a thot. Need a daddy. Niggas know me, I'm a spin with a tree. That's again, you could double my G. When do I sleep, boy, I'm living my dream. Hit this high, hit the rain. I'm a gangster, welcome to my party. Big guns, big body Barbie. Light skin, big body Cardi. Dark skin, big body naughty. Shoot a movie, big body Gotti. Hit up my phone when we fucking again. Broken heart, who gon' love me again? I just really want the money. I just really need a friend. And a big body Benz. Wake up and start fucking again. And again, and again.
Peace. What's the word? Yo, you good? My
Peace,
dog.
God. What up, baby?
Yeah, man. What's up, man? How you doing, yo? You good? How your day
Good,
going, bro?
good, bro. It's doing good, brother. My brother, thank you. I'm saying thank you for being here. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. You tell me I'm good, my boy. It's ready to get the day started.
Nah, for
What's
sure,
up with you?
definitely,
How
bro.
you doing?
I'm great, dog. You know what I'm saying? We got always been complaining, but I've been looking forward to this interview for a while, dog. No lie,
Yeah,
man. I
me
just want
too.
to get this out the way, dog. Like I fuck with Myers heavy.
Good looks, bro.
I fuck with Myers heavy, dog. Your style is. We could get into all of that once we start the conversation, all that there.
All
But we
right,
gonna get
cool.
into
Yeah,
some.
let's warm up. Let's warm up a little bit.
Nah, for sure, man. So like, what's your creative process like? You know what I mean? How do you start a new song?
I like to get a good feel for it. I like to find a beat. just get a good feel for the beat and just try to reciprocate what the beat is telling me, basically.
Mm,
So that's pretty much how I like to start my creative process.
for sure. For sure. That's L. That's L. Okay. Okay. Uh, uh, like matter of fact, like how do you find inspiration for your music?
How do I find inspiration? Just
Yeah.
life tribulations, life situations, to be honest with you, positive, negative, real and fake.
How do you deal with that? Being able to see the fake. Like, do you ever spot it from a mile away, or you got to be around it and be like, nah, yo, this ain't kind of like
It's both.
for sure.
It's both. You know, someone could be fake giving me an opportunity via DM on Instagram online. You know, I could meet someone personally. They just have like this aura, you know, and it's just like, it's not lit. Like,
And that's crazy. You know, there's actual people out there like that. That's why I be like, I get confused at shit like that. I'm like, yo, like how y'all move like that?
it's fucked up. That's one side of the industry where it's just like shade on top of shade, you know? So you just got to be on alerts for that. You just got to keep your circle small and just stay true to yourself, to be honest with you.
Tell me about it, bro. When I came to the realization, yo, this shit is really just business. It's sad that you can't really trust people. You know what I mean? That yeah, bro. That was wild to me, yo.
It's only but a few people who you can really be like, you know what? This guy, we connect. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't want anything. He just wants to get.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Nah, bro.
That's
Like,
it.
no, like, yeah, like that's why I want to do the interview with you, bro. Because I'm like, yo, I'm pretty sure the people that are familiar with you, they have no idea who I am.
Right, right.
Man, so I'm like, all right, cool. We basically just looking out for each other and just both building at the same time while growing. So I
Right.
feel you on that for sure.
My
How
boy.
you know when a song is truly like finished? You know what I mean?
I like to ask my friends, you know, but I meet them halfway. You know, I come start strong middle,
Mm-hmm.
strong ending. You know, I review it with somebody close to me.
Mm-hmm.
A couple words might need to switch up. I might need
Mm-hmm.
help on a couple lines, you know, and then you just get this feeling like, all right, you know, everything's set in there. You go over it, you review, just like, all right, the song is complete.
And that's real because a lot of people don't even be like that. They be like, nah, man, I just went in there. I did the whole thing myself. Not even be like, yo, bro, like, sometimes I get a little writer's block. I had to check my homie to be like, yo, it didn't sound right. Work on this or work on that. You know what I mean?
That's a big fact. That
Now
definitely does
I feel
happen.
you on that for sure.
Happen.
That's it. Matter of fact, yeah, because you said, well, keep your circle small and then check with like, some of your homies when it comes to like, just to make sure everything cool and copacetic or whatever the case is. How do you like? Do you keep? How do you know if the person that you rocking with, not rocking with, but you know what I mean, like the person that's around you at the moment is like a yes man? Like, how do you deal with constructive criticism?
You know, I deal with constructive criticism.
Because
Open
remember, we
minded.
all creating, but sometimes they don't see it like how we
Right.
see it. You know what I mean?
I'm very open minded,
Yeah,
and a lot of the times the person is right there on the same page with me
get you.
because it's something that they feel. They know the direction I'm going. They can get a proper feel for the song and where it's headed, and just staying on top of context. Sometimes I lose sight of context and right
Mm-hmm.
like happens, you know, and a random one of my friends, artist or non-artist, usually
Yeah.
it's non-artist, you know, and they'll just give me that extra, like, you can come like this, and it's like, you know, like that's why I fuck with you. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like they give me that. They add, you
Because they
know.
still got the other perspective. For
Right.
sure.
100%. 100%. They're listening, but at the same time they're feeling it
Mm-hmm.
as if they writing it.
Yeah.
You know, that allow them into that creative space of mine.
You ever like when it comes to your music, or just in general, you ever incorporate any like non-musical influences, like from movies that you watch or books that you read, art pieces?
One I could particularly think of, think it was a movie called Anita.
Whoa.
You know how like the back of a movie you could read what it's basically about, like the
Yeah,
plot
yeah,
summary.
for sure.
So I read that, and that alone was like the song, like the verse.
That's fine.
Right. So that was like the first time that's ever happened. And I don't know, I guess the way I read it so slow and just so, I guess I was just so,
You was dialed in.
I was dialed in and I repeated what I read onto a beat and shit was just like, oh my gosh, like
Yeah,
fitting into certain pockets. And it was
yeah.
just the summary alone. I just added a few things, added a few things, but yeah, that was
No,
the first time I've incorporated something like that into my music, which was pretty dope.
that is fire. I guess stemming from that, like, do you still use like outside references or influences besides that movie moving forward?
Of course,
Okay, okay.
whatever lessons the writer's block, because it's always good to learn. And whatever you perceive and you take in, I get to like dish out into my own way, find ways to dish it out. Yeah,
All right, cool, man. We running. I'm enjoying this, dog. You know what I'm saying?
I
We
was
only
just
here
so
through
far. We
four.
lit. It's lit.
For sure. All right, cool. We're gonna knock this one down. Like, what was the defining moment when you wanted to like pursue music seriously? When was you like, yo, I think I'm gonna really like, I'm about this life. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna really do this.
I was sitting. I was sitting in front of a computer. I was listening to that party of bullshit from
Okay.
Big.
Hey.
Yeah. So I was so moved by like the rhythm and everything. I added a little cadence. Like I started just harmonizing. And that's when I realized I had a gift for like I was good at harmonizing. I
Mhm.
made a melody on top of his hook,
Yeah.
so that was a defining moment because the melody hit so hard for me. I realized like, yo, I actually enjoy this. Like I love this. I love this sound. I love how I created it. I just love that whole process. Like I was shocked. I couldn't believe myself. And from then on, and I told myself if I could do 100 more of these, I should be good.
That's like,
I could probably consider myself a real artist. That ass. So that was a defining moment.
like, if you don't mind me asking, how old were you when that happened? Like, where was you at in life?
How old was I? I want to say like 19.
Okay. Okay.
I was 19 when it happened.
Nice.
Gangster.
Nice. Nice. I bet. What's been the biggest challenge for you in your music career so far? And then how did you overcome it?
The biggest challenge for me?
Yeah, so far.
Ah, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. In the words of Tyrese, to my ex, you fucked me up.
I feel you on that, bro. It'd be like that.
Gangster.
That's that's
That,
one of the main reasons I started this shit right now too. No lie, because I was like I've always been with it, but I was kind of on the fence. I'm like, yo, okay, cool. You get that motivation, so it's like
yeah,
they come into our life for a reason, and then when it ends, it's like, yo, like this shit fucked me up. But
you
now
fucked
you
me
just going full force at the shit that you want to do. So I feel you
100%.
wholeheartedly, bro.
100%. That's the best. One of the only times I ever felt like literally stopping
Hmm.
everything.
Yeah,
Give
real
up.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? And then once I overcame that, it was like, I guess, what don't kill you only make you stronger.
For sure. But yeah, that's the thing though. How did you overcome it? Because we spoke about like but how did you overcome it?
I just stuck around the people who really had the best interest for me.
That's real. How do you
Like,
know? How do you know? This is like some real personal shit. Because you know, and
how
like,
do I know?
and us being in the
Because
creative space,
if I could call you and speak to you for 7 hours, no matter what time of the day, crying and fucking just like, yo, I give up, this and that, this and fuck bitches, this and that, and you actually sit through and you help me through that,
yeah,
you feel me? Some people I didn't have some people wouldn't give me 7 hours.
hmm,
Some people would probably give me like 10, 15 minutes,
hmm,
but it's only because they've been there before me.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like they've been in that. type of heartache. And it was just like, yo, bro, that's just life. You got to accept it and move on. And that was basically it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they kept telling me, like, yo, you can't let this get to you. I know this shit is, you can't let this get to you. There's so much more to life. You know, you just, next time you know better, you feel me? You gotta love yourself more. And that was a key thing. Everybody, I spoke to everybody individually, sometimes together. You know what I mean? I had 3 niggas on 3-way. I had people on 3-way just trying to help me get through this. And individually, everybody told me what I just said. What was it that I just said?
Oh, you know, you just gotta go through it. You know what I mean,
You got to get through it. You got to get through it, bro.
bro? But yeah, that's the thing. I know, like, and shout out to your people that you had. You know what I mean? Because like for me, like I didn't have anyone that was going through my shit. Like people was around, but I'm the type to, if it's on some personal shit, I'm gonna just deal with it, and I'm gonna decide to randomly share with who I decide to randomly share with. More than likely, it's gonna be like strangers because you get an outside perspective of it. So
100%. That happens too. That happens too. That happens too. Because you meet older people and you be like, yo, how'd you get through that? You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
People have worse situations. People have kids,
son.
divorces, and it's like my situation could have been worse, but the fact that they've experienced that, they passed the message like, yo, listen, I feel for you only because I've been there, and I'm telling you, bro, this is not the end of it. You know what I'm saying?
Real.
This is the time, like, let that be a lesson. Realize how you fucked up, how to be better, but overall, how to love yourself and put yourself first. And once you process putting yourself first and loving yourself, everything else will follow. You might even get what's her name back. You know what I'm saying? But that you're not doing that, you're not in that predicament, you know, it's kind of scary.
For sure. My dog, you talking to me right now, bro. I'm enjoying this shit, yo. It's
That's
real, like, bro. I'm talking to you like I really know you. This is hard. As a matter of fact, you know,
I really wanted to stop, my nigga.
nah,
Really, yo, I'm really like, ship me to Alaska, throw me in the bottom of the cell, and forget about me, nigga. Like, don't ever come back for me, yo.
you know what's fire, bro? This is leading in. This is perfect segue into my actually next question, bro. Like, can you share a time where where you almost gave up on music, and then what kept you going? And like
I would
the
have. What was the question before that?
the question before that was like, what was the biggest challenge in your music career so far, and how do you overcome it?
Oh, all right. So I could say the biggest challenge of my music career so far is just being consistent, overall consistent.
Yeah.
You know, because I could be creative. I got enough creative juice in my pinky. But as far as like actually putting out the work consistently, that's probably been the most challenging.
Yeah.
Because, you know, money situations,
For sure.
technical difficulties, you know, so
It's real life.
gangster. And then the next question that you asked after that, I would throw my ex into that. Like, that was a time when I really felt like giving up, like during a breakup situation that I had.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's when I didn't know how much people I really had in my corner, because I'm calling niggas left and right, and niggas is just, you know, telling me I gotta put myself first. You're not the only one this has happened to. Could have been worse. Don't have a kid. Get to start fresh. Just do better. You feel me? Hopefully the situation will turn out how you expected, but in that time process, bro, let this be a life lesson. And, you know, it's just the price we have to pay as men. So that's how I would probably answer that question.
It's real life, bro. Like,
Gangster.
yo, a lot of you still there, bro?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah,
My
for
bad.
sure. Like that's the crazy part, dog. Because nowadays on the internet, women always going out there with, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody really talking about like this is the shit that men actually go through, bro. Like we gotta go through shit too. And sometimes we gotta handle this shit dolo by ourselves. And all of that playing the mental health.
Right. And I never realized how how serious mental health was until I actually went through it my damn self.
I'm telling
You don't think you're too cool to go through shit. It's like, that'll never be me. And it's like, when shit hits the nerve,
Yeah.
couple verbs,
Yep.
yeah, bro, it's definitely anybody.
That's real. How do you balance the business side of the industry with the creative side?
Put it like this. If I can bring it to life in my head,
Mm-hmm.
I have to pay to bring it to life in real life.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can't manage to do that, then there goes the business and the creative side. Because I can vision something dope, but now it's going to cost me to actually bring it to life.
You talking to me right now. For real.
That's how I incorporate the business and the creative aspects.
Mm-hmm.
It costs to be the boss. And being independent, I have to pay for everything out of my own pocket.
Of course, I know.
Model, the cameraman, the location, the mastering, the engineer, studio time, everything comes out of my pocket. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I pay everybody.
I know.
So that just comes along with just being independent and just, you get to find out these new things about yourself, and you get to wear these so many hats. So it's a beautiful process. It's a serious process, but it's a beautiful process. I'm going, and that's how I
That's
look at
real.
it. It's not
That's
gonna happen
real.
unless
We got people popping up. That's hard. Twin fingers in the chat. That's what's up.
yo, you could.
Peace.
Hey y'all. Wait, nothing. I was just trying to get on like not here.
Oh, no, you good. You good.
Yeah, we just practicing right now.
Oh, okay. So then y'all do that then. So wait, can I just get the link for me to be like with the other people writing the text and things?
For sure. I got you. I'm going to send it to you.
Yeah, because Navi sent me this one. All right, thank you.
Say that. No doubt.
All right,
All right.
later.
Later. Hey, that's L, man. We got to get some. That's hard.
That's my real left hand right there.
Nah, yeah, bro. Yeah, that's the thing, yo. She's the one that put me onto your music, yo. No lie. And she played like an unreleased track, and I'm like, yo, because I was going through the same shit. We was talking about like a little breakup or whatever the case was, and I'm like,
For real?
yeah,
You see what it transpired from someone being able to relate to you?
bro. That's why I was like, yo, you talking to me right now, dog? Like for real, I feel you.
And she's one of the people who helped me. Like, she's solely one of the people who helped me get through that. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Even being the fact that she's a female.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? She just helped me see things differently, and that should just put me into more of like it's time to really boot up. You know what I'm saying?
It be like that, yo. That's for real. But yeah, she played like a what was it? She played like an unreleased track, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, I heard it. And I'm already in like creative mode, but I'm just like walking in there trying to like put some pieces together with a little shirt or whatever the case was. And I'm like, yo, this is hard. I can hear this shit in the club or whatever the case was. And she's like, oh, where are you? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, because I think I mentioned I'm into like videography and I do interviews and shit like that for my podcast. And she's like, oh, where you should like, yo, you should like hit up my boy Navi or whatever. I'm like, yo, this is his song, but yo, I fuck with it. And I got the information or whatever the case. And I'm like, okay, cool. So that's why we're gonna do a little 2-part. This is like the professional one. And then when we lamp in person, it's like, all right, cool. We get to like build personally type shit.
That's
Well, for
why
sure.
I'm with that. I'm
Yeah,
with
she
that.
came in clutch with that. So definitely shout outs to her.
Definitely shouts out to her. My little left hand right there. Word up. You know, we as a team, we really got to know each other and just brought us closer together. You feel me? Like, so she done seen me at my weakest. I didn't see her at her weakest. You know what I'm saying? Just really brought each other back up. So,
That's real.
you know, that's a real longevity bond right there.
For sure.
He's a good person.
For sure. When it comes to music, right? Like, what do you hope your listeners take away from it? And do you have any like specific songs where you like,
Yeah.
this is one of them ones right here? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I like singing I like rapping and harmonizing on my tracks.
Now, yeah, I noticed that when I heard you, your stuff is different. That's why I
Right.
want to interview you, bro. You're not regular. I'm not regular, so I get it.
Right. I wouldn't consider myself a singer, but like I like to just be creative and just be myself. So I really want people to just be themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to put on a facade.
So,
Just really be yourself. You know what I'm saying? And just, that should take you somewhere.
mhm.
Because being fake, that shit don't last. Look at Takashi. You know what I'm saying? Nigga started off one way and basically shot himself in the foot. It's weird, but
That's
the truth
crazy.
always comes to light. You know what I'm saying?
The shit that people do for clout is crazy, yo.
Ridiculous, my nigga. Blame social media.
Real rap. Yo, where do you see yourself in the music industry in 5 years?
More so in the producer aspect. I want to be able to help. You know what I'm saying? What's that shit that Tupac said? Tupac was like, I want to be the spark that ignites something. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? So that shit resonated with me hard. You feel me? So I know there's a younger kid out there, a younger version of myself out there, just as creative, just as dope, nigga, and I want to be able to connect connect to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Even if it's never meet, whatever at first, I want him to know, like, yeah, you me and I'm you. You feel me?
yeah, it's really like that, yo. Cause they can hear one of your songs and like, yo, to do this. You know what I mean?
Probably do it better.
Yo, I'm telling you.
Probably even do it better because you got these kids out there that's making their own beats. Niggas, niggas who's really like devoted and wearing different hats.
Yeah.
Like, so
Sometimes it's actually like that. It's better that way if you're being honest with it. Cause you could go to any fucking section and you good. You know what you're doing. You well rounded.
you know what you're doing. I like to view myself as that type too, but I don't really orchestrate in the beat section like that. But you never know. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. I mean, it's also tough because you spoke on pop. If you could collaborate with any artist, living or dead, who would it be and why?
I gotta name one.
Nah, bro, the world is yours, yo.
But definitely, I'll definitely say me and Pop Smoke
Mm,
because I definitely after his timely passing, I definitely felt more inspired by him. I definitely did write a few tracks reference to him.
mm,
Another artist probably would be XXX Tentacion.
mm.
Felt like he was an elite, and me and him, that would have been a different type of mashup. Um, so far, those are probably like the only two that I could think of right now. As long with Michael Jackson and Biggie and the great,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Definitely. I just had to give you something more relevant.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
Now I
saying?
get
But
you, bro, for sure. I get you.
gangster.
Why, I knew you spoke on pop. Why X?
He was an elite. He was creative.
Mm-hmm.
His versatility reminded me a lot of myself, and
Okay, I can see that.
he was dope. Don't get me wrong, boy was dope. He knew what he was doing with his voice. He knew how to do it with his voice, and that just reminded me so much of myself. And just to see that was just like, wow. Like I think me and him could definitely cook up some shit. So in my head, I just always wondered like how that would sound, and just and he was such a positive person.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from the music shit, because niggas was dropping clips of him, you really get to see the personality. He was one of those, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And sad to say, being left by your own kind hits differently because it was like a senseless type of stupid, you know what I'm saying? Like it didn't even have to be like that. But one day the youth will learn. You know what I'm saying? One day, someday soon, niggas will learn. You know what I'm
Real,
saying?
real. I agree with you. That's why at times when you responded, I'm like, okay, I really don't got nothing to say because he's saying exactly the shit that I want to say, man. So I feel you.
I'm there for you. Like, yeah, I know I'm the artist, but I'm also the audience too.
Nah, that's real. I respect that, bro. How do you put? Matter of fact, yeah, I got this question, yo. Because I know you said like you're very creative. Like when you go in there and do certain sounds, like how does that work? You go in there and like you harmonize or you practice in the studio, or you do it while you're at your crib, just by yourself. However you feel, that's when you start going. Or how does that work out?
What was the question? Say it again.
Like how when you like when you're being creative, right? You know, like how you be harmonizing and randomly singing on songs or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
how you say you an actual mix up. Like how does that work for you? Like you be just chilling sometimes and whatever comes to you, that's what you decide to do, or you practice it, or like how does that work out?
Ye- Yeah, just those ways. Be
Yeah.
chilling, I could be thinking about the rhythm,
Mm.
and I'll just be so thinking like, how can I approach this? Should I go high? Should I go low? Should I go fast? Should I go slow? It's just how can I do something better? How can I, improve?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and it's also how I'm feeling too. And I always think I have to get into character. So I hear the beat and I'll
Mm-hmm.
be like, yo, Kid Cudi would violate this. And then some Kid Cudi flows will start bopping through my head. You feel me? And from then on, I'll get I'll get a grasp through the beat. You feel me? So from that grasp, I'll just start climbing up the ladder. You
For
know what I
sure.
mean? I'll take my time. I don't really like the rushing process. I really like to take my time, open my mind, and explore and just take from the greats, take from whatever's dope. Basically,
Okay.
throw that all in the pot, mix it up, and boom, you got my
I
style.
get you. I get you. How do you plan to evolve your sound as you grow as an artist? Like, does your sound evolve? And if you do, like, you know what I mean?
Definitely,
How
definitely
do you
does it.
plan on doing that? How does that? What's the yeah?
By sticking to the basics, just
Mm.
always being ready to learn and open. I'm an open artist. You know what I'm saying? I'll never dub anybody because I could have been that person.
Mm-hmm.
So, and some of the times it works like that. Someone might say something that sparks me, that sparks something in my head, like kids these days use the term spin the block. So when somebody says something like that, I'm like, yo, this sounds pretty cool. Like I would have used that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, all
For
right,
sure.
niggas be like, yo, I'm gonna grab my knot. Like, that's cool. Like, yeah, I would have used.
I feel you. I feel you.
So I just just keeping myself grounded, always got my streets to the ear, staying out the way at the same time, and just you know, that's basically it. I like to learn.
Yeah. Word. Same. All right. So this is like behind the scenes. So what's something about the recording process that most people wouldn't expect or know about?
You have to really be the character.
Yeah.
You have to execute that message.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You have to with so much feeling. You just have to be the message. That's basically it. You have to be in a
Yeah.
character. There's all these versatile. Being versatile, it's a feeling. It's like you really have to dive in a character. So it's just like, how am I going to convey this message to you the way I need you to feel it?
Yes.
Perfect example, nigga, Childish Gambino.
Hey, shout out to Vino.
1 minute, I hear the track, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Like, it's just like that's him.
Yeah.
You feel me? He hopped in the character. He gave that message.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing like Kendrick. So that's one thing of the recording process that a lot of people don't know. Whether if you're a new artist, upcoming or whatever, you just got to get in the character and just, relay that message that you want to relay.
How do you prepare mentally and emotionally before a big recording session or performance? How do you know what I mean? Like, how do you, I know you say get into character, but how do you prep yourself? Because sometimes, you know,
Breathing, breathing, and tunnel vision, getting in the character, just feeling it, blocking everything out, and just staying focused on one thing. And that's really hard to do sometimes.
yeah,
Man, it's really hard to do sometimes. But as long as you, right before a show or whatever, I have to dive into character. I put my headphones on, I just be jamming out and just be emotionally ready for this segment. You know, everything is different. So yeah, 4-track, I like to think about how I'm gonna walk out on that stage, how I'm gonna grasp everybody's attention, how I'm gonna stand out differently.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it might come across funny, it might come across gangster. It's just these different feelings. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel you. I feel you. What's the most? Now, my next question was, do you have any pre-show rituals or like routines? But I know you said you get in the character, you do the headphones, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
pretty much
Feel
it.
you. What's the most unexpected thing you've learned about the music industry? Like some of you like, this shit is so left field. I did not expect none of this shit.
On top of it being just shady,
Yeah, see?
I want to say it's expensive. It's expensive. You know, every track that you drop, you got to drop at least like $300 to $1,000 on promo, and that's
Mm,
every track. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
It's expensive.
mm.
Studio time, video, everybody has to get paid
Yes, man.
because nobody's doing anything for free. So
Mhm.
just aside from it being shady, this shit is hella fucking expensive, and I haven't seen a quarter of what I fucking dropped. You know what I'm saying?
That's real. That is so fucking real.
Paying $3,000 out of your own pocket for the whole production set, paying models, paying the whole cast, paying your left hand. It's it's fun, it's a beautiful process, but then you realize like, yo, low key, I'm a boss.
Yeah. Like your own business at this point. You just handling everything.
That allows me to talk my shit.
Yep.
You feel me? That puts me in a position to be like, nigga, I'm the CEO of this. Fuck are you talking about? You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yeah.
Nah, this is getting done. I'm paying for this. You know what I'm saying? We only here because we paid for this.
Same shit, bro. Like, yo, yeah, man. I remember shooting a video shoot, and I'm like, it's totally different when it's coming out of your pocket because you know how you want this shit to look. You know what I mean? So like,
Exactly.
yo, y'all really gotta show up on time. Don't show up late because I'm paying for it. But if y'all paying for it, y'all want me to be there on time. You gotta respect the energy, bro. Like,
Mhm.
you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, come on, yo. Nigga, dog, this is real.
100%. Let it
So
shit.
how do you connect with your fans? And what's the most memorable interaction you had with a fan so far?
I like connecting with my fans by just dropping snippets on my stories, seeing who gravitates to what.
Yeah.
You know, people that reply, throw some fire, let me know how they feel. Like, okay, you like this? Okay. Y'all like this? I see what gravitates to people more. And usually that's just more so me being myself, the creative, harmonizing side of me. So I like to connect with them through social media. Um, yeah, giving them live performances and shit like that, letting them know where they can meet me, you know, video shoots, or if I'm up for it, I'll have somebody swing through to my studio session.
That's L.
You feel me? Just watch my creative process, gangster. Because I know
Which
they're gonna
part?
like
No,
it.
you go, go ahead.
That's pretty much it.
Nah, yeah, but like, all right, so you know how you said when you like, you'll put snippets out there and see how they react to it. When it comes to that, do you make music on depend, like, say you put a track out there and it's like going crazy. Do you then moving forward make more tracks like that because of the traction, or you just like put it up to see how they rock with it, but you still on your creative process and you still do your own thing?
I think the smart thing would probably keep along the same. You know, it's not good to just show them another side of you just yet. You
Mm.
gotta like you gotta let that course take run its course. You know what I mean? You gotta let that track run its course. Give them something else along the same element, and just once they get too familiar with that, once like Cash Cobain, niggas already know his style, niggas already know his flow.
Mm-hmm.
By now, it would be a good time to switch all that shit up. You feel me?
Yeah, because you already got them hooked.
You already, yeah, yeah. Niggas already know how you come. You becoming a little too predictable. Sometimes I don't really like to become too predictable.
There you go. For
You
sure.
know, but like, yeah, a track like Balls to the Floors. You know, you got tracks like Da Vinci Drain, Boom Music, all around the same element, everything K.
Mm.
So yeah, that's what I learned because I made mistakes like that too. I made a mistake like that. I dropped All Soup Floss and then I dropped Big Freak after. And those are two like
Yeah.
different, it's
Mm-hmm.
two different things. So, I fuck up, but then you learn. So, like I said, this process, this journey is
So
just,
it's definitely a part of the whole process.
it's beautiful.
Uh, Matter of fact, how do you like use your platform to address social or personal issues that are important to you?
If it's important to me, if it's something more heartfelt, some
Yeah.
type of tragedy, I'll post it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get my piece on it. I'll let the know world, we got to do better. This was fucked up, especially when it involves just the mayhem, the black on black violence. I really don't like that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That's
that's
not
crazy.
really advocating towards on just like dialing down, you know. Other than that, what was it? Political? You said,
No. Anything social or personal. I know you
uh,
touched on the personal bit, so like, you know what I mean?
like
It is wild, yo.
there was
But like,
reception.
what's the most? All right, let's get back to this. What's the most meaningful piece of feedback you received from a listener? Peace, you good?
Yeah, my boy.
All right, we good. We straight. Nah, but yeah, the last thing we said was like when you got that. Matter of fact, hold on, let me line it up real quick. Mhm. What was when I said the most meaningful feedback that you got from a listener? You said you wasn't consistent.
Yeah, it was who it came from, which was like a brain buster to me because it's just like like bro, you were off the boat Haitian and you damn near like 50. What are you telling me? It was like that shit bust my head because it's just like, wow, he's not wrong. You know
See,
what I'm saying?
it
So
come from anybody.
that shit hit me. That shit hit me. I mean, I don't know how I would have felt if it would have came from like a 12-year-old versus a 50-year-old, but I think it would hit me the same. Probably even worse if a 12-year-old, but just to hear that nigga say it, it's like, all right, he's right. I need to stop bugging. If this nigga, if I don't even know how in tune he is with me, but for him to come and tell me that, he's in tune with me
Hmm.
because he's not wrong.
What was
So
your what was your mental like when you heard that?
I was like, oh my God, I need to go ham.
Yeah,
Now it's like now I have to turn up because he was like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, yo, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? You bugging. Like, you
that
slacking.
is.
That's what he told me. He's like, you slacking, man. You slacking. With his Haitian ass accent. You slacking, man.
And it comes from anywhere, bro. Sometimes that's what you need to hear.
It was so shocking. It was the first thing I heard. That was the first piece of feedback I heard for that morning. Like, I stepped out, like, about to go start my day. I run into this nigga leaving his crib, warming up his whip. He hits me with that, and it's just like, here I am ready to go have a jolly ass day, or just, I'm so into my own world.
Yeah.
Like, yo, bro, you slacking. What's up? Like, oh, that put me back in. I'm like, all right, some money got to get spent,
There
like,
you go.
I gotta shift into turbo now.
There you go.
That's all.
Now this is perfect, man. How do you handle the pressure of being in the public eye as your popularity grows?
I'm super down to earth. I'm super grounded. So I might look at the whole room and instead of picturing everybody butt naked, I just pretend we all related.
Mm.
That kind of helps me. Like it's easier for me to talk to you that way.
For
Like,
sure,
you
for
see how
sure,
you know what I mean?
for sure.
Like
Because I can understand from like one aspect where we just like chilling, you know what I'm saying? We know the people that know us, whatever the case is. But then all of a sudden you gain, like, you know, them people that get like overnight success. And if they coming from the hood, bro, you gonna have some type of paranoia. It may not be huge, but you, what the fuck? Like, dog, I'm not used to people running up to me.
Yeah, that's happened. That's happened. At this point of my career, that's happened enough.
Like,
Whether if I was on a billboard or red carpet, that happened to me.
how do
So
you handle that, yo?
it's a dope feeling
I like the first
because
time.
it's always positive. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
yo,
for
like
sure.
I'm with you,
For
like,
sure.
yo, I'm saying, and
Yeah,
it's like, dude, I didn't even expect this.
yeah.
I'm over here thinking about switching careers, and this nigga just came out of nowhere and was like, yo, you know me? Like, all right, thanks, God. I needed that sign. You
I
know
was
what I'm
just about
saying?
to say that to you. That's a sign, like, hey, bro, don't
I,
don't
I,
switch
I
yet.
needed that. And
Yeah,
that happens. It happens exactly when I needed to. It happened on
man.
Labor Day.
Mm.
Labor Day. It's one cat that I stay. That's like my second, maybe my third time running into this. I don't know his name. Don't know
Mm-hmm.
where I know him from.
Mm-hmm.
But he tuned in. You know what I'm saying?
It's like that, yo. It's really like that.
All hugs, it's all positivity. So feed off of that. That feeds my soul. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas are still tapped in. You know what I'm saying? They fuck with it. They fuck with my uniqueness. So it just keeps me going, bro. It keeps me humble. It just keeps me focused, bro. I'm doing it right. Whatever I wanted to happen and set some type of positive notion in the world, it's happening.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
So
that makes sense. Yeah, man. I don't even know how I'm gonna handle that when people start running up on me. I'm like, bro, like, hey, you know what I mean? Because it's totally, dog. It's, hey, because, bro, like, you gotta understand, like, we good people, like, we, you know what I mean? We solid people. But then growing up in certain neighborhood that we grew up in, you
Mhm.
still gotta have that, like, bro, don't just run up on me. I don't know you. You know what I mean?
100%. It's a respect thing too.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
it's a very thin line between you're overstepping your
Yup.
boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck all that extra love shit. You know what I'm saying? How would you feel if I just, you know what I'm saying? Now I don't know what you're going through
Yup.
today.
Yup. Yup.
Could have just lost your mom's, nigga, and you know what I mean? You just totally turned off. It's a respect thing. So as long as people just stay in their boundaries or whatever, because I always want to end whatever in a positive
For
note.
sure. Definitely.
I mean, sometimes I might have to put people in their place, but it's respect. You know what I'm saying? It's respect. Like, yo, you could have handled that differently, my brother. We're gonna try this again another day. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see you.
People ever ran up to you with like their phones out? Like, how do you handle that if that ever happened?
Positivity.
Okay.
You gotta kill them with kindness. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta think 3 steps ahead. Like,
For
oh,
sure.
yeah, let's take 3 pictures. And after
Yeah.
those 3 pictures, I gotta go.
Yeah. That's real. That's real.
You gotta meet them. You gotta beat them to the punch. Like, let's take 3 pictures. Like,
Yeah.
all right, thank you. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go. I'm sorry. You got you got what
That's
you
real,
wanted.
bro. Thank you. I'm
You
learning
got
from you right now.
gotta beat. It's like you've been here before. Once you've
Mm-hmm.
been somewhere before,
For sure.
it teaches you, like, you know what I'm saying? It teaches you how to deal with the shit for future references.
Mm-hmm.
That's why celebrities, nigga, why do you think they so certain people are good at just being celebrities and mysterious? You know what I'm saying? Niggas stop and take pictures and just go right into their little truck.
Yep.
1,000 go off, nigga. They love that.
Yeah, for real. That's a rush.
You spirit. Thanks, sir.
All right. If your life was a song, what would it be called?
If my life was a song, what would it be called? Hey now, you're an author. Get your
Hey. What? Okay. That song is fire. Okay. Okay. Dope. 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 What's one hobby or interest that people might be surprised to learn about you?
I low key like. I really think I could be a dope model.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I literally about to say that to you, but he spoke on it before. But I'm like, yo, like when I seen the picture, I'm like, Cause she pulled it out. I'm like, she showed me a model. She's like, oh yeah, this is him. I'm like, that's hard, bro.
That's hard. Like that that'd be hard. Like just some gangster rapper model nigga. Like,
Yeah, bro, that's ill.
but I'm a gangster that you love though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I doing this fashion shit. So it's just like I said, I just want to spark something for somebody because nigga, I used to go to casting calls, right? I used to come back to the block
Mm.
and look at my homie be like, yo, you should go to the casting call. Nigga, you giving me my, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be like, what? Fuck out of here. Roll up and laugh it off. But then I'll go to these casting calls and I'll see all these different types of kids and meet
Yeah,
all these
bro.
different types of characters. And it's like, you don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand how my niggas don't see it, but I see it. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
you
But it's like
yo,
I can't force niggas to see it. I just gotta come back to the block with the bag. You know what I'm saying? And then niggas will believe, like, yo, that's my son in the motherfucking Louis V. Yeah, nigga, I
bro, you
told
sound
you.
like me when it come to my homies. Yo, I'm like, I used to be telling them like years back before groups was like a thing. You know what I mean? Like around ASAP and all. I'm like, bro, we could just make ourselves cool. We don't gotta follow what they doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you ain't gotta. I don't know, dog, but yeah, sometimes we do see it, and our homies don't, and that's the crazy part about it. Cause you just try to motivate them, like, bro, yo, pull up to the studio with me real quick. You know what I mean? I know you ain't got nothing to do. Just pull up with me, and you could learn. And he could sit there. That nigga might be the next producer, or he got no idea. Instead of just chilling on the block, bro, like come inside, do something different. But
Some niggas is afraid to take that risk.
yeah, there you go.
And I feed off of that. I feed off of niggas' fears. So you know what I'm saying? What a regular nigga won't do with the potential, I will.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah. Gangster.
That's real. If you could listen to one album for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
Damn, bro, that's a hard one. And uh to be honest with you, bro, it wouldn't be an album. It'd probably be like a mixtape, variety of artists
Well,
and
for
songs.
now, because remember we still got a part two coming. So for
Okay.
now, yeah,
That's hard,
I
bro.
know, I know. That's the thing. I'm asking the questions, but if somebody asking me, I'm like, I'm gonna be stuck too, so I don't even know.
But uh it'd probably have to be a Kanye,
Mm,
one of Kanye's things.
yeah.
That's the best example of variety that I could get.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's hard singers on there, the rapping is hard, the beats is hard. So
Mm,
I get all of those. The
okay.
creativity is there, yeah, the originality is there. So definitely one of Kanye's projects, 100%.
You grew up with his new stuff or the old stuff more? Or you like in between?
I haven't really heard his new stuff yet. And that's probably because the shit not slapping the way it's supposed to.
Mm,
Because when Kanye drops in, you'll hear it. You don't have to
yeah,
go looking for it.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah.
It'll come to you. So I fuck with his old shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I fuck with his new shit. Like anything he's dropped within like the last 6 years, I fuck with. I didn't listen to the Vultures projects, but Kanye is definitely like top OG. So I give him that. It'll be a Kanye project, 100%.
For sure. What's the most unconventional sound or instrument you've experimented with in your music?
Wow. You came up with these questions yourself? I used my own voice as an instrument before,
There
as
you
a
go.
reference.
Yeah.
Look out for that. It's called L'Esprit. I ain't dropped that yet, but a snippet should be on my page.
Okay. I'll definitely check that
Yeah.
out. It's out.
So I used my own voice, sat down with a producer. I gave him a little drum line. Thought you better. Oubliez l'esprit. I thought I taught you better. I told him like, yo, add some flutes to that. But just, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Nigga like, he's like, yo, go record that. I recorded just acapella alone. He's like, yo, come holler at me in like 3 days. Came to check him that Monday. Sent it to me like, yo, this is what I got. Perfect.
Yo, bro, and it's not like crazy, but my man would say crazy to step away from being a genius. Ain't it crazy like how you could just come up with all this in your head and then you paint it to the producer and sometimes they might not even get it, but then you come across somebody that's like, okay, I see where you're going with it. You know what I mean?
That's the beauty of the journey. That's because now you know. Yeah, I could call you because yup, we there.
There you go.
So we can make a million more of these.
There you go.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful project. And nigga, I got songs that I've been holding for years. Some incomplete, some done. You know what I'm saying? It's just it got to be the right time. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful process, my nigga. I'm telling you. And that's why when I be watching award shows and niggas be breaking down and crying, like when I watched that Kanye documentary, nigga, I never felt so much like Kanye before, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I watched that Kanye documentary, I was like, nigga, I'm over here screaming at the TV, like, nigga, what? We just alike. It's a beautiful feeling, bro, because it's just like, damn, this thing ain't get it right. And you know, like, I know not to call him for this because he's not in tune how I am in tune. But when you come across a nigga who's experienced and in tune and can reciprocate with you, it's another sign from God, like, yo, I have to keep going.
Yeah.
That's just basically what it is, bro.
What do you say it takes you a while to come across certain producers like that?
Yes.
Okay.
You have to enjoy the journey. You have to enjoy the process. You have to work. I met one producer while I was doing Uber. And he's lit. He's signed. He's on. Like he's on. Like we hear his songs on the radio every day. You know what I'm saying? Some nigga he goes by Dave and he's part of the group called American Authors.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And he's legit. Like he has songs that we know. Me and you both know. You know what I'm saying? I ran across him doing Uber. That nigga's produced some of the best tracks I haven't released yet for me.
Dang, okay. That's ill. That is
You
fire.
feel me? So
How y'all link up though?
I was doing Uber.
Now I get that, but like, did he know you? Did you?
No, random Uber. I was working.
Okay.
He hopped in my V and we started chopping it up.
What?
Nigga.
That's
Played
ill.
him some tunes. He loved what he heard. Invited me to his crib. And it was over from there, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It was over from there, bro. We probably got like 3-4 joints together. You know what I'm saying? And that's just
Genuine connections, man. That's ill.
that's how it go. My man plugged me with the last song that I was telling you about the producer. My man plugged me with him, and I know that nigga before I even met him. I know before he even just introduced me to his cousin. I known him for like 4 years prior. On that 4th year, he's like, "Yo, you still doing this? Yo, you've been dope since I met you, my nigga. Yo, I got a cousin. He got a studio there. I want you to go check him out." And you know, you always get that, and I'll give it. You know what I'm saying? I'm that open, and it's like, all right, you say he's dope, you vouch for him like that? Don't be wrong, my nigga. I'm gonna go check him out. Best decision I ever fucking made in my life.
That's
You know what
ill.
I'm saying? So it's moments like that. It's different realities and moments like that, my nigga. Shit just comes together. You know what I'm saying? Doing Uber. My man put me on this. Like, it's beautiful because after a while, nigga, when no one experiences that like you, no one experienced that like me. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was in the driver's seat when this happened. It's all gonna be a story like, yo, you remember I put you on or like, yo, you know you did this, right? If it wasn't for you, this would have never happened.
Real.
You know what I'm saying? So you could really save someone's life with that message. Whatever they going through at the time, you could really help someone out of a dark spot. You could entice them to go, encourage someone to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the beauty of it, my nigga. Certain times, not to get emotional, not to say I cry, but I really sit there and I be just thankful. I be grateful. Be calling niggas. You know what I'm saying? I know who I owe. I know who I owe it back to. Put it like that.
Of course, man. Of course. That's the thing, bro. When I came to that point in my life of like actually, because you hear the word gratitude, but you just move around. But not until you like, oh, this is what gratitude is. Like, yo, I'm really grateful for this person. I'm real dog. Like, thank you. You know what I mean? Shit like that really means something. I know, like you said, I know who I owe. I know who was legit there for me, and they asked for nothing back, dog. You was, bro. You helped me when I know you didn't have to,
When I stopped believing in myself,
bro.
word.
Exactly, bro. That's so real. Yo,
It's
bro.
amazing, my nigga. It's amazing. It's God at the same time too,
Yeah, of
because there's
course.
good times where I was just like, yo, you know what? This shit is taking too long.
Oh my God, I'm so glad I'm talking to you, dog. It be like that. Like having those moments where you're like, yo, what the like I'm doing
Then
this shit, bro.
a sign will happen. A sign will happen like a new artist will break out. What's his name? The Baby. What? And what's so relative between us is that his name is The Baby, like my last name is The Body.
Hmm.
So we have a one letter off difference between our names. You know what I'm saying? And I always thought like maybe I should use my last name as my rap name. Because his name is Dababy. My last name is Dabady. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. Next thing you know, there's an artist called Nav out.
Okay, yeah, I know you're talking about, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I came up with my name in like 2014. Nav didn't pop up on the scene until like what, 2016,
Bro, you
2017?
sound like me in this podcast shit, bro. I be watching people. I'm like, dog, like we don't know each other from a hole in the wall, but these niggas got my whole style. Like, what the fuck?
The signs from God, bro.
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
now today, I just found out there's an artist named Navi now.
You lying, bro. I want to ask you that. Like, where did your name come from? Like, how did you come up with this? And then, like, I didn't even know there was an artist named Navi also. That's, you know what I'm saying?
Some new nigga named Navi now, and it's just like, bro.
No lie, bro. I don't know if you like into like not on the conspiracy series you did, but I think a lot. And I'm like, yo, like I think these people they really be like they know who the lit ones are, and then they just put someone else out there with our some type of art. You know what I mean? Like how they call them industry
I
planets.
could agree. I could agree to that to some extent.
Yeah,
I could agree to The Simpsons was never wrong,
bro, I'm telling you,
so
telling
I
you.
can agree to that. I could agree to that to some extent. To what you said, there's some type of accuracy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yep.
But that shit is like, oh my gosh, bro. It's scary. It's really scary because when I seen that Navi shit, I'm like, my heart it tremored a little bit.
Yeah,
Like, what? You know what I'm
bro.
saying? Like that caught my attention. Like,
Yo, you ever seen that movie? They clone Tyrone,
yeah, I seen that shit this year.
bro. What was his name? The main character's name was what? What's my name on here, bro? Fontaine.
Mm-hmm.
They just spelled the shit so different. I'm like, yo, I've never heard nobody named Fontaine since the 90s. Now all of a sudden, y'all got a whole movie with a black dude with his hair like this, moving like that. I'm like, yo, okay. All
That
right,
movie
hey,
was
all right, y'all know how y'all, all right, y'all, I see how y'all get down.
that shit
That's
is
crazy.
scary. That shit is scary, nigga. I thought about what if I'm put on the back. I don't want to get put on the back burner like I have to write for artists. I have to basically sell my image to somebody
Yeah, yeah.
because I'm not qualified to you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't really like that as much.
I know, yo, you know the great thing is, dog, like I know people that do that shit. Like you, and you'll know this rapper, like they out there, they got a name or whatever the case is. And they rapping your lyrics, dog. And they getting on a shine or whatever the case is.
You gotta sit on the back burner.
But then there's some people that's like for me, I'll take the quiet money, bro. I'll take the bread and you can do whatever. Cause I don't want all the extra shit. But don't be out here really moving like you don't have a writer kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this is all
Like
you.
that's like Drake. That's what Drake did.
Yeah.
That's what Drake did until niggas found out that, the
Hmm.
nigga had a fucking ghostwriter. You know, it's ridiculous.
That's gonna be tough. Oh yeah, but getting back to how you got the name. Like where did your name come from? How you
My name, after so many trials and tribulations of names. Oh my gosh. Woo! I thought I was never gonna find a name. I'm ain't gonna lie to you,
And
bro.
then once after you give me the breakdown of how you found your name, how did you know that was it?
You just know.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, you do.
You just- how did I find my name? Me and a group of my friends. This was when the whole police brutality shit was happening back in like 2014.
Bro.
And me and my friends was trying to learn more about being a Moor and a national. So niggas, everybody came up with their own more national name.
That's
So my
fire.
homie was
That is fire.
Abdul El Bay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm over here thinking about a national name for myself, but at the same time, I'm thinking like, I'm like, yo, I gotta make up a national name. I don't even think I was trying to like do the whole uh rap name and national name together. So I think I was just in the creative process, just like I need a national name.
Mhm.
My middle name is Ivan. Like
Okay.
I wrote them out. I wrote all my names out, my middle first name. I started playing with them. Then I see my middle name. My middle name is Ivan, and I switched that backwards, and that became Navi.
Okay.
And then the piece was just like a natural that flew off naturally, like not peace. I think my national name was not peace Bay or some shit like that.
Ooh, okay, that's fire. Yo, do people know that?
Huh?
Do
Nah,
people know
nobody
that?
knows that.
That is
Only that group
fire.
of people who's in that room, they know that.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm
fire,
saying?
bro.
Yeah,
You like the name from searching through the knowledge. That's ill. I like that.
that right there. And then I went ahead and I looked it up, like, yo, Navi. You know what I'm saying? Like, what does Navi mean? Aside from it being my middle name backwards and all of that. And the definition, it was, you hear me?
No, I hear you,
You
bro. I hear
still?
you. I'm still here.
Yeah, it was an actual thing. It actually meant prophet in Hebrew.
Well,
So I was like, I looked up, I was probably a little high. I probably looked up prophet, like, what the fuck does prophet mean again? And then it was just like, nah, this is exactly who I am.
bro, you chosen one of them ones for real.
So I took that as a sign and I ran with it. After that, once I had my name down, it
Yeah.
was clipped because the music was always there. It was just I had to come up with a new name for myself because I used my abbreviations before. I used KI. I told you my name is Kenny.
Mm-hmm.
My initials are KID.
Mm.
So I ran with that. I was running with Kid for a while.
Okay.
I ran with Kenny D for a while. It was just like, nah, that's not like,
This is hard, bro.
yo, no, this shit is hard. This shit is hard. But it's like, I'm not really jacking it. Like, it got to be something cool and just different. You know what I'm saying? That shit came about, my nigga. I would never forget that moment. I would never forget that moment, bro. And everybody in the room was like, "That's fire, yo, Navi, like yo, Navi
I'm
Peace,
telling you.
man,
I'm
yo,
telling you.
you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's fire." After
Yeah.
that, it was clip.
Cause I never heard that name before, bro. Like when I heard, like when you hear Navi, I'm thinking, all right, bro, like, bro might be type of Indian, you know what I mean? You might got some little Navajo, you know what I mean?
Niggas be thinking Avatar from the Avatar movie, and
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that nigga at the time. That had no relation to the movie at
Yeah,
all.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like when niggas say, "Yo, that's from the Avatar movie," I was like, "What? For real? Oh, that's cool."
Yeah,
You know what I'm
right?
saying? Like,
That's fire, bro.
everybody was like, "Yo, that's a cool ass name." It just the girls, they love that shit. You know what I'm saying? The girls, they love that shit.
Mhm.
I'm running with this. This is it. So it's definitely the ladies love it. It rolls off their tongue nice. They never heard it before. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, they hear that shit, nigga. They like, type of dick this nigga got. I never heard of that, nigga.
No,
So
for sure, for sure. But you were
that's
like,
royal dick, nigga.
yeah. So like moving forward, like what you got next coming up? Like anything new? What you got? I know you got a mixtape dropping. Like you talk more about that. Like what else you got moving forward?
Actually, I don't have mixtape dropping. I don't have. I have enough material to put a EP together. I can't. But right now, no one's specifically asking me for a mixtape, so I'm not gonna rush and put that out there.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I have fire ass fucking singles to drop over the course of the seasons
There
that
you
match
go.
along seasons.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So that right there, you got Sex Remix, you
Yeah,
got my sister,
that was it. I didn't want to say nothing because it was on release, but that's the one that I heard. I didn't hear the
you got
remix.
you
I heard the original one. I believe. I
but
don't know.
okay. I mean, was it fast paced or was it slow paced?
Fast paced because I was like, y'all could hear this in like a club in Manhattan or some shit.
Okay, yeah, exactly. So you hit it right on the money.
Yeah.
That was exactly what I was aiming for. You know what I'm saying? So we got the whole Sex trilogy happening. I just dropped Madness.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a little a summertime appetizer. Those 3 tracks were supposed to all be for the summertime, but because fucked up the I want to blame myself. I fucked up the rollout of putting the shit out for the summertime. Now it's kind of like leading into fall, but I'm still running ahead. I'm still
Okay.
gonna on with the same process. So we got Sex Remix coming out, and those are my babies. You know what I'm saying? Those are surely gonna cause a stir.
Oh wait, so the one that I heard was the original because it was fast paced, or was that the
It
remix?
was fast paced. That was the original.
Okay. Damn. Okay.
If it wasn't for the original, there would be no remix.
Okay. I get you. I get you.
You know what Chopped and Screwed is, right?
Ooh, that's my lane. Yeah, for sure.
That's your leg. You fuck
Yeah.
with Chopped and
Yeah.
Screwed?
Yeah. For
For
sure.
real?
For sure.
Yo, speaking about Chopped and Screwed, right, bro? You know Myers is a Chopped and Screwed track. If you listen, it's Myers.
I'm about to go
is
back and
Big
listen to it
Freak.
now.
Go listen to Big Freak,
Yeah.
then go listen to Myers.
Wait, was that the same day?
No,
Was that the same chick?
not even the same year.
Okay.
Nah.
Now I know Mars was last year, but then I'm just thinking I'm just thinking about the chick because you said big freak and all that. But I get you. I get you.
I've been chopping and screwing my own shit. That allows me to produce a remix.
Mm,
You feel me?
I
So
don't never heard that. That is fire. That is fire. That is fire.
that's fire. I just learned that about myself when I did it the first time. I'm like, what if I got into the habit of remixing my own shit? Because
Yo,
it
I'm
happens
hyped for
once.
you, bro. You got me
Huh?
hyped for you. That is ill. Remix your own
Yo,
shit.
my nigga, I've been doing music since what? 2004? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, and I'm now that shit. I just tapped into that shit 4 years ago. So who knows what might happen in the future? You know what I'm saying? Who know? And that's just the beauty of it, because who would have known that would have been a thing? That would have been my thing.
And speaking of that, like, yo, that's a whole fucking market. Like, yo, you could, man. I did not expect you to say chopped and screwed, bro.
Bro, chopped and screw shit. I didn't heard other niggas chopped and screw shit, and it's like, yo. But when I downloaded the DJ app and I just slowed down the tempo,
Mm-hmm.
and it was still a melody that I could catch,
Yeah.
it was over. It was over. I'm like, if I could be, I'd be your best friend.
Okay.
You're my best
Okay.
friend.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've been hearing
go,
them.
but but if that's the beauty of it though. So now you have something to go look back on, like,
Yeah.
what? Why this is a chopped and screwed remix from Big Free? Like, this nigga super walked on this shit.
Yo,
You know
that's
what
the
I'm
thing.
saying?
Like, for certain
Sex.
individuals like us, like a lot of people scared to live outside the box, bro. Like,
That's the difference between me and niggas.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between like artists like Kanye
Mhm.
and fucking niggas who you hear today and you won't hear next year.
Mhm. Real.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Niggas is really about this shit. I'm really about this artistry life, my nigga. Like, I love this shit. I eat, sleep, and breathe this shit, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
It seemed like they really scared to take a chance on themselves. But like, yo, you really gotta be delusional to a point. Ain't nobody fucking with me type shit.
Yeah, you have to appear crazy. You have to appear crazy, bro. Yeah, you have to go that hard because at the end of the day, you gonna inspire somebody.
Yup, yup.
You're gonna inspire somebody. If you feel it in your course and your bones that much, my nigga, you know what you're doing, bro. That's the word. That's like the word of God in you,
Hmm.
gangster.
Yo, I did not expect you to say that shit was Child and Spirit, bro. You blew my mind with that.
If yo, bro, and that's the thing, and niggas won't, and that's the beauty of it because when niggas put out like a whole bio of me or whatever later, or I could make one myself somewhere down the line,
Yeah.
and then I'll break it down like, yo, you know, these are remixes, chopping screws of his own shit. If I found out that about an artist that I fucked with genuinely, that would blow my fucking mind, my nigga. When you find out certain samples are from like,
Yeah.
what? That's like, yo, this nigga creep like that's
You know
beautiful,
what's
my nigga.
crazy? I'm now that you said that, now that you released this, I'm like, yo, I'm wondering if that's why Marius drew to me. You know what I mean? Because I listen to that type of shit.
A
So I'm
word?
like, okay, now that you've given me some behind the scenes, I'm like, oh, this making sense now. Okay, I'm
Hmm.
wrong with it. This is hard,
Myers is a remix. Myers is not an original.
bro. And then the fact that you remix your own shit and then use it.
Hmm. Fire. I hope you're there personally for one of these experiences, bro. Because the shit is breathtaking. The remix was sex. You know what I'm saying? I just made that a couple months ago. That's brand new. I just made that a couple months ago. You know what I'm saying? And that shit just came down, nigga. I'm in my room. I got the DJ app on my phone. I'm different songs, going through different songs of mine, slowing it
Mm-hmm.
up, trying to pull it down, just trying to see if
Mm-hmm.
I could create another Mayans. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Through sex in the mix. I kept looping it. I was looping it at different points of the song, the same pairs, pulls. All right, slowed it down. I'm like, there's still a melody there. You know what I'm saying? Then I slowed it down some more, and it's like this turned into like a drill thing. You know what I'm saying? Like this is like a hard because this is what's going on in this shit. This is what these kids are going down. So then, as I'm bumping that shit, right? No cap, my nigga. The one song that keeps popping up in my head is that one song. Like, when is we fucking again? Like, like, yo, bro, yo, I genuinely like that song from the beginning. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That one bar had me like, yeah, you know when niggas say spicy shit and the spicy shit gravitates to
Yeah.
you? I like that spicy shit. So 40, what was his name? 41? That's his name? What's the nigga name? Tata?
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That nigga, so his cadence is in my head while the beat is going on. You know, and all I could think was like, you know what I'm saying? So like I just started like just freestyling. I threw my Batman voice on. I ain't gonna have one of them shits, nigga. I was just trying to be cool. I was trying to be down.
Bro,
And nigga, I'm like, yo, did I just do it?
you
You know
different,
what I'm
bro.
saying?
You are different. I don't know how
You
often
didn't
you
you didn't
did
you
it.
didn't hear a remix. You didn't hear a remix.
Which one?
Sex remix.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's all I was asking you. If the fast pace was the remix, I just heard yeah.
The fast pace about the fast pace, my boy helped me co-write that. He gave me one bar.
Mm. And
He
you.
gave me one bar. After that, that's all I needed because I gave it to him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yo, bro, this not sitting well with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I played it for him. He's like, you shouldn't have said that. You should have said, if I let you love me.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. Because the original bars was like, if I give you this money, don't you break my, some shit like that.
Mhm.
And he was like, nah, he's like, if I let you love me. You know when you're doing a thing puzzle and you just can't get it?
The Rubik's
Your
Cube, yeah.
man come, the nigga come, he just,
Yeah.
or like,
Yeah.
thank you. You're definitely getting writer's credit. You know what I'm
It's so
saying?
bad. Yeah.
I'm saying it for weeks, nigga. Like, everything was there. Just, if I give you this money, just don't break my heart. Like, I'm like, I don't know. It's not sitting right with me. I don't know if I'm using too much words or whatever. He's like, you should say, if I let you love me, just don't break my. And that was it. He gave me, if I let you love me. And that was it. That was all I needed. That was all I needed. I made sex. And then I was fucking around in the DJ shit. I slowed it down towards the middle. I looped it. You know when you just fucking around, you
Yeah.
should accidentally looped it on the right drop.
Mhm.
And all I kept hearing was sex, 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 sex. And the beat was, it kept, it looped the right way. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, like, this is a vibe,
Yeah.
nigga. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you a snippet.
Definitely. You know when you like reading shit and you just like it gets to a point where you start holding your head like, yo, did I just fucking do this?
Save everything. Save as everything. Accidents happen.
Yeah.
And the accidents beat it. Yo, the nigga, the best tracks was made by
I'm telling
accidents,
you.
nigga.
Yep.
Travis Scott
Yep.
done through the stitches eyes while
Yep.
he copied and pasted it,
Mhm.
played the shit.
Mhm.
Whoa, what was that? We can do that. That can actually happen. Yo, bro. It's an amazing feeling, my nigga. It's so humbling. It's so beautiful. It makes you want to cry,
Yeah.
but in laugh,
Yeah.
cry in joy. Like,
Mhm.
oh, when niggas tune into my creative process, like you remember how Michael Jackson had fans just like passing out and
Yeah.
rolling out on.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like I could really bring that back. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like my creative process, my whole journey is just like just to see growth. Like you know when you see your man just grow.
Mhm.
You're just like, yo, I remember when this nigga couldn't lay a verse down. Now look at this nigga.
Yeah.
Like I was one of them niggas, bro. It used to take me days
It's like
to
that,
lay
bro. It's
one
just
verse.
smart.
Couldn't find my voice. I was rapping like this, and chicks like my style, I'm chipped up.
Mhm.
I was the weakest link in my group.
Mhm.
And now look at me, nigga. I'm Top Gun, nigga. Numero uno. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it
And
starts, yo. You got to start from somewhere.
bro, I was the weakest link. Yo, you understand? Everybody's like, I didn't start rapping. My friends was the niggas rapping. I
Mhm.
came in the room, was like, y'all niggas is rapping? Like, I see niggas with notebooks. I'm like, the fuck? You know what I'm saying? After that, I grew up a little bit more. I moved to my cousin crib. He had a studio in his crib. He had his own thing going on with his own peoples.
Mhm.
Niggas was probably like 15, 14 years older than me. So I
Mhm.
got to experience just from being with my friends,
Mhm.
then moving to somewhere new with new people. Niggas was older, but I was still in the same atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? I left Brooklyn, moved upstate, and I still was in the same atmosphere. So that was like another like sign, like,
That's Elvio.
you
You
know what I'm
had to be there.
saying?
It was a reason that you walked up in that studio when they was there.
Next thing you know, my nigga, now I went from rapping with my friends all around the same age, talking about just fucking bitches and fly shit. Now I move. Now it's older niggas that I'm around. Mind you, I'm still in my teens. These niggas is like in their early 30s. You know what I'm saying? So now these niggas they talking about drugs and money, and it's different now. You're not talking about the same shit. You feel me?
For sure. For sure.
Studying these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Writing bars, study, watching these niggas do their thing, nigga. Next thing you know, I'm laying my own shit down, but I realize I still have a lot. I still have some time to go. Next thing you know, niggas want me on the track with them, do my thing, and then they inspired me
You
to
still
just
there,
keep
bro?
going. Niggas inspired me to keep going, and I kept going,
Oh
bro.
man, peace, yo. This is San Fernando. With Fontaine, y'all see me, I guess. Navi Peace up in this thing, shorty. I'm gonna definitely edit this thing out and get it to y'all as soon as I can, for sure. This was a great interview. Shout out to bro for actually, giving me the time and the day, and just like for sure, man. This is greatly appreciated over here at SF. I'm gonna definitely reach out to y'all. I'm gonna keep y'all live. I'm gonna keep y'all posted. Fingers crossed in the chat with them robots. I love y'all, man.
Yo, you still there?